Right. I finally got a day off. And look, it's kind of sunny. Cool. Okay. We're actually going to change oil today. That way we can get it running again. Alright, we get to do an oil change today. Yay! You need some numbers. 51626. Wicks. I don't know, I like them. So far, I like what they got. No problems, no complaints. Wicks does the job. For those of you who've never changed your oil, pretty easy one. Make sure this is wet. This O-ring comes off. Just get it, not use. Just make sure it's a little moist, you know. That way when you put it all back together, has a nice seal, hand tight. Please do not use those things to tighten them. I don't know why people have to be taught that, but just don't do it. Anyway, I like Pennzoil. I know everyone's got their own oil. It's like coffee. There's all different types, whatever, or shoes or whatever. Anyway, of course we're high mileage, 530. I got another quart around here, or another, yeah. This is only a 5 quart, and the Jeeps usually they hover between 5 and 6, 5.5, 6 quarts if it's super dry, which mine is. Yeah. Sometimes I like to take a quart of synthetic and mix it in with the regular or high mileage, so then you get a little bit of synthetic goodness, but I don't know. If you go full synthetic, some of your seals will kind of blow up a little bit, but then they may start leaking a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know. I give up. Oil's oil, right? I mean, don't be putting no tractor oil in there, but there we go. Let's do oil change today. All right, there it is. Got the other quart. So, you know, anywhere between 5 and 6 quarts. Start off with the 5. Check the level. Make sure your filter gets filled up. And then, you know, add in half of this or the other half, you know. Really depends. Every Jeep's different. Alright, don't forget to mark your mileage or date. Or both. Whatever. Where we have run at. Alright, so we have about 229, 11 to 24, whatever. Alright, let's go put in. Alright, now normally, I got a little tip. When you do your oil, start your engine, drive around the block a few times, get everything all nice and fluid and moving around. That way when you pull the plug, you get everything coming out. It's all nice and warm. But this has been sitting a while, so everything is probably bone dry. So everything's actually down below already, so not exactly level, so I put a jack up on it. I just want to get every drop I can out. And let's see, for the plug, I believe I'm rocking 14, is it? Yep, 14. Yeah, that's what it works. Just before you go ahead and pull the oil, go ahead and pull this guy up. Pull that off here, open her up. That way it you know, that helps with airflow going down, and then everything will just drop. Sometimes you leave that on there, it create like a little air pocket vacuum, and not everything will drain. Okay. Make sure you unloosen and get yourself a bucket or drip pan, you know. Alright, there we go. As always, delicious. Okay, so we got the oil at the bottom. And when it comes to the filter on top here, I hate this design, because no matter what you do, when you loosen it, it's all gonna just dump right out. So the best you can do is just put a bucket under there, just, you know, go straight down and then clean everything up you can. You know, of course, any kind of oil that gets on the motor is gonna smoke until it's burnt up, but you know, just one of those things. All right, so with the filter out, I forgot to mention now some filters have this, not all of them, but I know that the Wix does here. They have this spring thing in there so that when you take it off, it actually locks. It's almost like a clutch. It just locks in so that nothing will dump out. Really nice feature. Makes all the difference, especially when you're upside down like that. You don't want it to just dump right out. I know a lot of the other cheap filters don't have that, but go ahead and get the Wix. All right, I found over the years a little trick. Get this guy kind of wet. Get yourself a cap of your brand new oil. Just dip it in there. And then just work it around. And fill her up. Get your funnel. Don't forget about all your mess you just made. Auto store down the road, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whoever you go with, they usually take oil for free. They want it. So also with the gas, I found out when I drained the gas tank, gas stations will actually take gas back. Huh, okay. So I'll be taking that off tonight. Yep, that's the color of oil. How it's supposed to be. Forgot to mention, but usually don't have to. I'm sure you guys would all be smart enough, but make sure you put your drain plug back in before you start dumping fluids in. I know, some people actually need to be told that, so not me. If your Jeep was running fine and you're changing your oil and you forgot how much goes in, remember before I said it's between 5 and 6 quarts? Nice little way of cheating. Take your dirty oil, dump it in here. If it fills it up, you know, that's 5 quarts. It gets you close enough.